It's a quiet day in the UK in November 1986. Lightning McQueen and Herbie the Love Bug have passed the border between Scotland and England and are on their way to the Beamish in Stanley in the northeast of England.
Ka-chow! Speed. I am Speed.
Now remember, Lightning, there are speed limits. Anything above 70 miles an hour is against driving laws. Yes, you are a race car, but even you should know what difference between a racetrack and a road.
Lightning knew what Big Chris meant. He could well remember what happened earlier in the year when he fell into the sea while Maxie fell onto a barge at the North Berwick Harbour where the Bash Rock is. After a journey of a couple of hours, Lightning McQueen and Herbie arrive at a quaint looking caravan park. You know that there's a park on the left side of the map? There's the barrier where we just came in, and through here is the park. Okay, don't mind if I do. Wow, everything here feels so laid back and quaint. Ah, Britain really is the most beautiful place in the world, and I can't think of anywhere else I'd rather be. Yes, there are places outside of Britain I would love to go, but Britain is my home, and there's no place like home. But someone seems missing, and I can't exactly pin down who, but after seeing who has come with me here to the Beamish, I think I figured out who it is. It's Gordon Ramsay. I haven't seen him for a long period of time. They said he would be in Italy helping a restaurant, but he has been away since May 1985, and right now is November 1986. I don't think it would take him this long to help a restaurant, and no one has ever given any form of communication with him, and I would have expected him to return a lot sooner. Huh. Are they just gonna lighten the spirit with some more Boris Johnson funny moments? I wonder if Bojo would either get stuck at the top of a lamppost and be hanging from his pants and fall into a water pool if there just so happens to be one next to the lamppost, or if he actually manages to climb onto the top of Ben Nevis and the Queen makes him Sir Boris Johnson. Queen Elizabeth did that to Norman Wisdom when he went up to her and made himself trip, and she burst out laughing with that.
Cannonball! What the hell is that? Oh, darn gate! The door's shut! Quick, run! Oh, whoa! Oh, help!
Ah! You alright, Flick? Oh, Marty, I just had a nightmare. Again. About what? Well, I'm just worried about Gordon Ramsay. I have never seen him since we went on that trip to York last year. I would have expected him to return a lot sooner than if he came back right now. Well, Flick, if you're worried about Gordon Ramsay, then so am I. And since Rex was sent down to Italy last year and he still hasn't gotten back to us, I don't think that it would take Gordon Ramsay this long to help a failing restaurant. Now I'm starting to think they should send more people down to Portofino. I'm just not a fan of a friend of mine leaving for a faraway place for a long period of time. I get that, and I'm sure you're not the only one with that mindset. But since Back to the Future did so well, I think it might get a sequel. But if you don't like it when someone close to you goes away from here to play a role in the production of their own show, movie, game, or whatever, what are you gonna do if the time comes when you get your own show, movie, game, book, or whatever else? What would likely be your reaction to that? Let's go get some breakfast. You too, Rebel. Please, go over what you said to me again.
No, bloody couldn't you bloody sit here and bloody explain it to you. You bloody explain it to me. Stick it up your bum. Jump.
Please, go over what you said to me again.
I can't explain it. We're in a pub. I can't say any too much. All I can say is that there's a lot of holes in the back of the furniture to stop your back from sweating in the hot and weather. And there's a fire on there, and it makes your bloody back sweat. But holes let the air through, so that you don't bloody sweat. Now, if you go that into your thick bloody heat, you wee dark guy.
Wait, is that what I think it is? No, it can't be, can it? Hello, Wallace and Gromit. Huh, Gromit, look, it's Big Chris. Sorry about Gromit. He can't bark, but that's fine really. so everything you see him do is sign language. Oh yes, I've not forgotten. Those were the days, my friend, I thought they'd never end. So, where do you live now? Still in Lancashire in the west. We came here by Helirailcar. Helirailcar? What's a Helirailcar? This is an invention of ours. This GWR diesel railcar with helicopter wings built onto it can make it fly. Oh, interesting, eh? Where is it? We've left it on the Tanfield railway line, one of the oldest railway lines in the world. Those helicopter features just mentioned mean it has the ability to go onto separate railway lines. Like, picture this. You have two railway lines connected to each other. Instead of having to use switching points to go from line to line, it can just take off from one line and land onto the other. Or if it is about to pull a train backwards and it has to pull it forward, instead of having to use a turntable turn round, it can turn itself around by rotating 180 degrees in the air. Say hello to the Helirailcar. Wow!
A locomotive that can fly and rotate itself 360 degrees. Cool.
This big Chris is called Helirailcar because it's a railcar with heli short for helicopter clumped in front. It has a set of helicopter wings on its roof that can make it fly in the air, and it can also turn itself 360 degrees. Well, now that is something to be proud of. Watch this. Wow, amazing. Now, with this BB, passengers can be transported quicker.
Cool. I'd like a cab ride on that.
I am a cider drinker, I drink it all of the day. I am a cider drinker, ooh-ah-ooh-ah-ray.
Right then, you five. You're to go to the airport and steal a jet engine. And you will have to be in scenario of a contrivance to find some so-called Helirailcar. It's a GWR railcar with red on the bottom sides and back and beige on the top sides and back. Which airport is it at?
Edinburgh Airport, duh.
Well, actually, ever since we robbed the Museum of Flight 2 years ago, the airport has been under construction since we drove a plane into it and destroyed it.
Why hasn't that been reported then?
It was earlier this year that it was announced that Boris Johnson was doing a lot of comedic dances which gave BBC News a copyright strike, and people will now have to come in here by air at either Glasgow or Perth in Scotland. I mean, not Australia. Keep that in mind. Or Aberdeen or Inverness. And it's going to take, I believe, until 1980...
Stay on topic, you lot. Anyway, have you got that?
Hey, what?
Did you hear a bloody word out of my mouth?
Chill out, dude. What if you were saying that to a deaf person?
Listen here, you mate. If you drag this off topic just one more time, I will send you to the Jagged Jersey home. So listen up. Now you five are to go to Glasgow Airfield and get a jet engine and take it to some so-called Helirailcar. Why can't it be at Edinburgh Airport?
Because it was about 2 years ago, we blew it up, and when the plane is out of the Museum of Flight, when stealing all the money, remember, and it's also unusual, takes about more than 5 years.
Oh yes, I remember.
Why? Is there any defining reason why this must be done?
Because I heard from a guy across the street saying he saw this fancy railcar with helicopter features, and the jet engine is for to make it come here so that I can use it so that we can advance our technology and find more information about achieving our goal even faster. Or by that logic, why can't you just get off your big fat butt and see it for yourself instead of having your so-called slave henchmen do it for you. Show and tell style. What did you just say to me? Wanderer Lawson. Oh, I know you. You're off that 1950 film about 5 guys robbing a bank, and an old lady was going to take it to the police, and the 5 guys thought they were going to have an asthma attack. Oh, I think it was called The Lady Killers. You told me to get off my butt! What's the harm in that? Just giving him a laugh, that's all. That is a use of derogatory. Some things only I can do as a result. What? Oh, look at the wee doggies. Come here, kitty, 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 kitty. Oh, you bloody... That was very naughty, you. You're a bad dog, bad dog. You don't bite people like that. Listen to me, you. I am the only one allowed to use the derogatory against others. You didn't play by this rule, so as a result, you will be eaten by these dogs. So prepare to meet your end. Oh no! Ah, help! My legs are being ripped apart. Get off! One round, one fudging round. Stop your bloody daydreaming and get your job done. Oh, sorry, boss.
I don't think that we can ever have peace with my family unless the truth is out there.
Oh, you can so.
And I saw my wife, Princess Megan, stuck on a steeple only for Bojo to nearly come to her rescue. Don't worry an inch, Princess Megan, madam. Boris Johnson is to the rescue. Nina, 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 Nina. I'm Fireman Boris Johnson, driving Jupiter. Oh, wait, I'm inside the Great Red Spot. Wah! Help, I'm dying! I'm getting crushed by the storms! Wait, I'm not inside any fire engine. Where the hell is Jupiter? And where the hell is Elvis, Trevor, Penny and Station Officer Steele? They're firemen too. And don't ask where Fireman Sam is, because I am Fireman Sam, the hero next door, and I have no idea where Elvis, Trevor, Penny or Steele went to. Maybe they just went to hang out in a pub with Dillis, Bella, Postman Pat, the Fat Controller, and all the other preschooler-styled British-fied adult characters. But never fear, Fireman Boris Johnson is here. Wah!
Serves you right, you swine.
Well, well, well. Who do we have here?
Wait. I got an East Lothian Fire Brigade for their own last year. Now you don't have to do this rubbish again.
The catch is, this isn't East Lothian. This is Downing Street in London. And why are you dressed like a fireman? It looks to me like you've stolen Penny's firefighting uniform. Oh well, she's not meant to be present in the first few episodes.
We came here for our TV show Fireman Sam to officially get greenlit for production.
Oh, Bojo, what are we gonna do with you? Guys, you've got to see this. Big Chris has a friend of his who's made a Helirailcar.
A what?
A Helirailcar. It's super cool. A rail car with helicopter parts added onto it, and it can make it fly off the rails, and it can also do 360s. Ash has gone nuts, hasn't he? No, it's really true. You've all got to come and see it.
Well, the morning. It's way too late at night.
Right, tomorrow it is then, but there's no maybe about that.
Big Chris, what's this we're hearing about this Helirailcar?
Oh, how do you know?
'Cause Ash told us.
Maybe he came in Herbie's boot or something. So, you told him about this Helirailcar last night, did you?
Yes, it's so cool, isn't it?
I cannot deny it is, but maybe telling it to others is unrecommendable sometimes.
What do you mean?
I mean that there are people with private businesses that they may not want anyone else to know about. Not necessarily in mine's and Wallace and Gromit's case with the Helirailcar, but imagine if someone was spying on you and you were on your own somewhere with private stuff that you wouldn't want anyone to know about. How would you feel if people started mentioning it to you? Okay, bud, let's get this show in the sky.
This is so cool.
Ready?
Ready.
But nobody in the Helirailcar saw that the hot sun had bent the rails.
Okay, everyone out. There should be a signal box around here. No. We're on a branch line for trains.
Hang on, what's that? Is that Big Chris and Ash Ketchum?
Why did you stop the train?
In the distance, there is what looks like a rail car with helicopter parts on its roof.
I can't see anything on the track.
Because you're not looking outside. See it for yourself.
Oh, there it is.
Are you in need of any help?
No, we've got it.
Do you think we should get back to the Beamish?
It's a bit dark now, and we can't see where we're going in the pitch black. So, are we opting to stay the night here at one of these camping huts? That'll be one of my other teammates. Hello.
Big Chris, where in the bloomin' hell are you and Ash?
Well, us two, along with Wallace and Gromit, are at the Binocs Camp's lodges.
Badagosh? Where's that?
Somewhere, perhaps in central Scotland. I think near Aviemore.
So let's get this straight. You lot are in Aviemore, which is here, and I'm in Stanley, which is here. How the hell did you get there? A distance of 245 miles. 245 miles? How the hell did you get there?
That Helirailcar that Wallace and Gromit made, that Ash told you about, well, since it's basically a helicopter on rails, it managed to fly front the Tanfield Railway to Badagosh, but it wasn't intentionally meant to stop at Badagosh, but basically sort of conked out, and it's pitch black, and we thought we might as well spend the night at one of these lodges.
Is Ash with you?
Yes.
Is he unhand?
Yep.
Oh, you prevented me from having a heart attack.
This must be it.
This must be what?
The Helirailcar.
Yeah, looks like it's a rail car with helicopter features on its roof.
Oh, well, I guess you could say Helirailcar. The heli part is because it's got a helicopter parts on it, and railcar because it's got a rail car. So a rail car with a helicopter parts on it, and you get Helirailcar.
Okay, so listening ears, men. The instructions are telling us to go into its interior and put its turbo motor into its engine, and it will go flying off the rails. It'll be going supersonic. Oh, it will be a splendid sight.
I can only imagine it's what being in the cabs. Must be like it had the turbo motor thing in its engine. Whatever. Let's just get it over with.
Good work, team.
Now that we've done what we needed to be done, what do we do now?
Well, what I've yet to do is contact the boss and tell him the deed has been done.
So, what's on the list of things to be done today? Well, with the help of that Helirailcar of yours, we've got to get back to Stanley. I don't mean Stanley as in the name, I mean Stanley as in the place where my other teammates are. And we were there yesterday. Okay, let's get cracking.
And so the Helirailcar begins its journey south. But everybody inside the Helirailcar are completely unaware of the fact that there is a turbo motor in the Helirailcar's engine, meaning if it is on the train tracks and riding on the rails, it'll go flying off the rails at Mach speed, and it might be no longer under Wallace's control, and Ash and Big Chris, Wallace and Gromit are about to get into a bunch of hijinks.
This is cool. I hope I can see Trinent from here.
I think Trinent's a bit too far southeast from here. The Helirailcar would have to be a lot higher to see Trinent from here. Hang on, what's making that noise? I think the Helirailcar is falling down. We'll have to find railway tracks to land on.
Cool. This is just like the fun fair. And this is like getting off.
Okay, everyone out, please. Looks like we'll need all hands for this one if we want to get back to Stanley. Well, with just enough effort, we've managed to fix it ourselves. Even though this could have done with hands of Shrek or Sully or Mr. Incredible or Wreck-It Ralph in a flash. Anyway, let's get back on board.
Suddenly, the Helirailcar shot off like a rocket.
Oh, my back! What did you do? I don't know how this happened. What does the monitor say? 250 miles per hour. What? 250 miles a virgin hour? Help me. Dear Lord Jesus, help me.
Ash thought it was fun at first. He thought it was like being at the fun fair. But after hearing from Big Chris and Wallace that it was going at 250 miles an hour, Ash wasn't enjoying it anymore.
Oh, the speed is just overkill for me. Oh, I think I'm gonna be sick.
The Helirailcar is travelling nearly 2 times faster than the famous A4 Mallard.
Harmon! Answer the phone.
Hello?
Is this Richard Hammond? Listen, I'm in the Helirailcar and it's taken control of its own and it might be heading straight for you, so you have to divert your train into a side in before there's a big crash. Do it now! It's going 250 miles an hour!
Clarkson, me! We're going to have to divert the train into a siding because that Helirailcar is heading straight for us and there's going to be a crash and it'll kill everybody. It's going 250 miles an hour.
What's the problem?
Runaway railcar is coming from that way. You have to change the points. Change them to straight on.
The signalman changed the points just in time.
That's not good. We better call Boduk and Luke Duke. Hello?
Oh, is this Gavin Clarkson?
Yes, I've got to let you know that there's a runaway rail car on the loose. And Ash, Big Chris and someone else are inside it. That rail car is going to very likely topple off the rails and crash. Quick, tell Mario. Now!
Right. I have a right to let you, sir. There's a runaway railcar on the loose. And Ash, Ketchum, Big Chris and someone else are inside it.
Great Scott! Well, this can make use of Gilverston Hall. No time to lose. Luigi and Yoshi, action station. Come on, Gilverston Hall. Faster! Come on! Faster! Faster! Faster!
Good heavens, what the blazes was that?
Well, where are we going now?
Wait, we're on soda now.
Can anyone see the Helirailcar?
I think I kind of see it, but it's very far ahead of us.
Where are we? Are we still on Britain?
Somewhat. But we're not in Scotland or England anymore. We're now on Sodor.
Sodor? Isn't that where Thomas the Tank Engine lives?
Yes, it is.
I want to see him, the celebrity that he is. He's so popular, you see. Blooming heck, what in the name of the unknown goddess was that? Mind my paintwork.
Dear Lord, Jesus, James, What the fudge was that? It just blew by with the station like a bloody rocket ship on rails. And it looks like it's approaching Titmouth. Aha! Just in time, Percy. I could use a hand from you. I want you to run me down to Titmouth sheds and chase this runaway rail car.
Is it Daisy?
No, it was red and beige. Nevertheless, come on.
Oh, alright, sir. Oi, you, would you mind my paintwork?
Quick, stop!
Finally, stopped at last. Where's that smell coming from? Where's all that smoke coming from, you guys?
Where's the exit? This way. Well, on the bright side, it stopped at last. It seems completely burnt out.
Whoever's in there, come on, come out of there.
It's not what you think. This Helirailcar has just burnt out, and now it's filling the shed with all this smoke.
How did you get here?
It actually came all the way from Aviemore in Scotland. No one knew this was going to happen. No one saw this coming.
You got here by this supposed thing.
It's called the Helirailcar. It's so cool. It's a rail vehicle that can fly up in the air like a helicopter.
A rail vehicle that can fly in the air and do 360s? I can see that from the resemblance of helicopter wings on its roof. Cool, man.
Well, it won't be so cool if we don't solve the mystery on where all that smoke is coming from inside it.
Let me have a look. Ash, Big Chris, any of you two hurt?
Something unintentionally went wrong with this Helirailcar, and that's how we got into this hijinks.
Sir, you may want to take a look inside. I think we found the problem with this Helirailcar.
A jet engine? Like for a jet plane?
I think it's called the turbo motor.
A turbo motor?
This thing shouldn't have had a plane engine in it. It could have flied off the rails.
Oh, now, I wonder how that got in there. Oh, Super Mario, is it? Oh yes, it's a me, a Mario.
Now, Wallace and Gromit use the Helirailcar to take tourists to their destinations at a faster pace. So to keep them active by travelling via Helirailcar proved to be very successful. Big Chris and others meet up with Wallace and Gromit from time to time again.
Hello, who is this?
Wallace, what in the name of you Heidi Hecky Tojo are you five doing?
Next time, some visitors are coming to the UK for Christmas.
as Christmas is on its way. But during the journey back from Glasgow to Trinent, things go completely out of control. Join us then.